Hello dear students, welcome to Top Scholars. Today we'll be discussing about one of the important constituents of air, that is nitrogen. Nitrogen is a colorless, odorless and tasteless gas. Nitrogen is slightly lighter than air, whereas nitrogen neither is combustible nor does it support combustion. Nitrogen is a non-poisonous gas. Nitrogen is slightly soluble in water. Now friends, let's discuss some of the uses of nitrogen. Nitrogen dilutes the effect of oxygen in the atmosphere, and so it helps to control the rate of combustion. As we know, oxygen is necessary for combustion, right? And this nitrogen gas dilutes the effect of oxygen in the atmosphere and thereby helps in controlling the rate of combustion. Nitrogen is one of the important constituent of proteins, which is essential for the growth of plants, animals as well as human beings. Nitrogen is also used for the manufacture of nitrogenous compounds such as ammonia, NH3, as well as nitric acid, that is HNO3. Nitrogen is also used in the manufacture of fertilizers, which are used to enhance the growth of plants. Nitrogen is also used in making explosive, that is trinitrotoluene as well as nitroglycerine are manufactured by using nitrogen. And that is the reason why there is a ban on the sale of glycerine in the open market in order to avoid the misuse of these explosives. Nitrogen is also used in food packaging. Now friends, the containers that are used to store food is generally flushed with nitrogen gas so as to remove the oxygen gas that is initially present in the container. Why is this so? This is because in the absence of oxygen, the bacterial growth decreases. That is, absence of oxygen does not allow bacteria to grow, and so the food remains fresh for a longer duration of time. You all love potato chips, right? Yes, I do love it. Have you ever noticed that the packets of potato chips that you buy from the shop is actually filled with nitrogen gas? Yes. This is in order to prevent the food from getting degraded. It is used to prevent the bacterial growth. Now let's move on to the importance of nitrogen, friends. Nitrogen is a very important constituent of proteins, right? And this protein is necessary for the growth of plants, animals as well as human beings. But friends, we cannot directly use the nitrogen present in the atmosphere, right? Can we use directly nitrogen? Do we directly use nitrogen by absorbing it? No. So how is nitrogen actually used? How is it actually converted into proteins? That is what is nitrogen fixation. The phenomenon by which nitrogen from the atmosphere is absorbed and is converted to nitrates and nitrites, which gets fixed in the soil, is called as nitrogen fixation. So what is nitrogen fixation, friends? Yes, it is the phenomenon by which nitrogen present in the atmosphere is absorbed and is converted into nitrates and nitrites, which gets fixed in the soil. And this nitrates and nitrites are then converted into proteins by the plants, which is used up by animals as well as human beings. But friends, this nitrogen fixation takes place by two means, that is biological means, which is called as biological fixation, and through non-biological means, which is called as non-biological fixation. To learn more about this topic, download Top Scholars app.